Hello Global One. We're going to start a new unit today focusing on Africa and then South America. Today's lesson will be focused primarily on Africa. So as with our lessons, I'd like to start off with a bellwork question. What is a stateless society? When answering this question, regarding the word stateless, think of what is a state in terms of government. Okay, today's objective is that we are going to identify different societies that emerged in Africa. We're also going to look at what lineage is and how that affects society. So early African society consisted of hunters and gatherers. The Efe people were one of the earlier groups that were hunters and gatherers, and this group of people lived in groups of around 50 people. If you look at the map on the slide, you can see where they were located and where their homeland was in Africa. The Efe people were often all related to one another in their collective tribes. Each family had its own shelter. The Efe people tended to not keep belongings as they moved from place to place. They kept only the necessities. Men and women were different in the Efe civilization. Women tended to be more gatherers. They would gather plant foods such as roots, yams, mushrooms, and wild seeds. Men and older boys tended to hunt animals. They used poison-tip arrows as weapons. A stateless society is one in which a lineage group has no central government. Families formed groups called lineages. A lineage is a group of people descended from a common ancestor. So think about your family. Your mom and dad, biologically, are part of your lineage. Your grandparents, their parents, are also part of their lineage. Any children that you have in the future will also be part of your lineage. The Igbo people are another people that formed in Africa, and they began living in a stateless society in 800 CE. They originated in southern Nigeria. One notable aspect of the Igbo people was that they would work out differences through cooperation rather than fighting. There are differences between lineages. The two types are patrilineal and matrilineal. Patrilineal is lineage traced through the fathers. Matrilineal is lineage traced through the mothers. You can look at the two letters at the beginning of each word, pa and ma, to help you remember which is which.